Hello everybody, I hope you had a nice day, midday or evening, depending on where you are. Today we have the F2 tier race in Japan. It will be exciting and a uh, fun race as we are heading down for the qualifying for 30 minutes and we're looking at ERS Lobby, who is on his outlap right now. I sure hope you do enjoy the commentary as I am doing commentary for ERS Racing League. If you want to find out more information about this league, you can go to ersracingleague.com for the how to join our league if you're interested to join yourself and the race in F2, F1, whatever you like, as we're waiting for the people come out and put up their times for the qualifying for the sprint race and the normal feature race. Japan is a track with a lot of corners and also a few fast ones, but most likely people are going for the extra downforce for the better turning speeds. Then we have Yori going into the final corners to begin his hot lap. And here he goes into the straight. Into the first corner. These corners are tricky. If you go too early on the gas, you will spin out. But of course, it's with every single corner. But these are a bit trickier. As you saw, the curbs are a bit steeper, so you have to watch out for those. You don't want to spin out in those curbs. We still have 26 minutes left on the clock, so it will be a long session. Going into the second straight without any DRS, as there is only one DRS zone in this whole track. Into the corner where you most likely not have to brake, but it depends on how fast you're going. Into the final few corners, putting up a 141.9 for the pole position for now. Then we are going to Xurep, who is also in the last straight. Driving on the wets for just to check out the corners and the track. And then Black put up the fastest lap with a 1 minute 40.9, so that it's a minute of a second faster than ERS Lobby. Then Europe put up a 1:59 on the wets. Base beer going out on wets as well for the track, looking for the best ways to go over the track. But yeah, his tires must be pretty hot already. He's going slow as possible so you won't spin out. He has gone too wide, but yeah. He is on his lookout track, so lap, sorry. You can hear the engines roaring down that corner. So they're going in a pretty low gear, but also going really slow through that corner. Into the last straight. But yeah, his time has been invalidated, so he will not be putting up a time for now. Let's go to Geweven Cars. He's also driving on wets. So that won't be any spectacular times for now. Let's go to Quinten. He also is on wets. And we have El Nino, who is driving on soft, so he will be putting up a faster time, as he has put up as fastest sector 1. Going through the hairpin before going to the fast corners of Japan. Where there is a pretty weird braking zone, as you have to brake for that first one and for the second turn. The right-hander turn. And he will go through the straight and has put up the fast sector 2 as well with 1 minute 23. Going into the fast corner and into the chicane for the last corner and putting up a 1 minute 40.15. So he's on the second position for this time being. Then everyone else is going into the pits, changing their setups and looking to go for another fast lap, trying to beat that 1 minute 40.9. Then Black is already on his out lap, so he will try to put up a faster lap, and he is going really slow. He doesn't have any gas left, so then Black has to watch out for him, as he is teammate with him, so they'll probably talk with each other. And as well, then Black is warming his tires for his second fastest lap. Going slow and steady, so he doesn't wear his tires out too much. Oh, he spun out actually there, breaking a few signs, but that won't damage him that much. And then we'll be going for his hot lap, his second hot lap of this qualifying. So he'll be pushing right now. Going into the 5 corners, sorry. As they are still tricky, and he goes over the curb, but surprisingly holds it steady. Still going strong. He's a bit slower than his pull time, and he goes wide, so that will cost his lap time a lot. He luckily didn't get an invalidated lap time, but he is slowing down, as you can see. Or is he pushing again? There is a yellow flag for base beer. He lets Quinton pass for his hot lap. And he will go into... he's way slower, so he's going for another lap. Probably another push lap. As he lost a bit of control in these corners where he has gone wide, so he will be going for another one on these tires, which is a bit tricky as they are a bit worn down. Base spear at P6 with a 2:08. He will be looking for a faster lap time now. Out of these corners in sector 1. Let's see what time he puts for sector 1. It's 10 seconds faster than his personal lap time. Ooh, goes a bit wide. But holds it quite steady. So he will continue to push his car. Then we have Dan Black almost coming into the finish line. Let's see what time he puts up. That will be a 1:41.9 once again, but just only by a thousandth of a second he's off of his pole. So that's not much of an improvement. So we look at Base Bear as he is coming into the chicane as well. Looking to push his places up more with a 1:43.6 for 42.6. Sorry. So he pushes ERS Griffin and Xurb out of the top 4, sorry. ERS Griffin goes to P6 and Xurb to P7. He has invalidated his lap time, so he will be going into the pits. Probably as he doesn't have enough gasoline to do another lap, or he will be going really high gear to save some gas to put down another lap. Then everyone is still in the pits or going out. Nino is going out for his second hot lap. as he is in P3 right now. Still on his out lap, so still warming up his tires for his hot lap, his second hot lap. El Nino is going on a second time for these softs, so they are a bit more worn. As they zero the fresh tires. And then he will be pushing now to get that optimal cornering speed for the beginning of this hot lap. Into the 6 corners of sector 1. As there is another weird braking zone, as there is a short period and then another period where you have to brake. Then most of the drivers has put up a lap time, but El Nino is going pretty fast, not making any mistakes for now. Into the hairpin and going for the fast corners in sector 2. Hoping to be faster than Dan Black. And into the straight. And he has slowed down. I think he made a mistake. Or he has made a mistake, so he will push on the next lap. We have ERS Griffin, Lobby, sorry, going for his hot lap at the moment. Hoping to push up a little bit higher than P4, hoping to get into the top 3, maybe even pole position. And Montreskin put up a 1 minute 40.1, so that's almost a full second faster than Black. So everyone has been pushed back one place, and I don't know why they were doing that, but I think they're teammates, I believe, but yeah. And he's put up a 1 minute 45. He has made a mistake. He'll probably go for another push lap. And we'll watch ERS Griffin, who has gone for his hot lap on the softs, his first soft lap. As you can see, he has a 1 minute 47.1, so that is not the time he needs to drive for a optimal position, but I think he will manage to get higher than a few drivers at least, maybe even pole position. As we saw in the last race I commentated, he was the fastest driver of the track by far, as he got 9 seconds on the position 2 driver. He is in the second straight into this fast corner and the chicane. Let's see what time he puts down. That is a 1 minute 40.4. So that pushes him into second position for the time being, as we have Rootsen, Gewevekaars and Jalek still not a timeout, but Rootsen and Gewevekaars is doing a hot lap, are doing their hot lap. With only 8 minutes left on the clock for this qualifying. Going safe and sound over these corners, as he doesn't want to invalidate his lap time. And for this hairpin, going slow and steady as well. Let's hope he gets by. Gewevekaars put up the 1 minute 40.0, so he's on pole for this time being, with 7 minutes left on the clock. Yes, I remember quite right. But Rutten is still on his hot lap, so who knows what he will put down. That it will be a 1 minute 43.5. So he will be looking to push a bit faster, and ERS Griffin put up a 139.9, so he is in pole right now. Then we have Quinten on his hot lap, but I think he made a mistake. If I'm not wrong, of course. Hello everybody, for the ones that just joined. If you enjoy my commentary, please leave it down below in the likes or comments, whatever you want, or do both. Ooh, going right and invalidated his lap time, so that is quite dangerous what he did there. He will be going into the pits. Then we have Elmet going slow, so he doesn't have any gas left. Then we have Jelek with 1 minute 40.4 on his hot lap, or he is on his hot lap with 1/100th of a second faster. In sector 1 from his own time. Going into the last corner. ERS Griffin has been disqualified for going the wrong way. That's not quite right, so he doesn't have his pole lap with a 1 minute 39. That's a bit unfortunate for him. With Jelek going a bit faster than his own time, with 2/100ths of a second already. And let's see, a 1 minute 40.2. That doesn't push him up higher, but did quite right. A quite good run. I don't know if he will be pushing again or he will go inside this lap. I think he's pushing, but let's watch Emerald Drift King. Oh, gone a bit wide. and he is 500 of a seconds off of his fastest lap. So he will be pushing again, or he will be going inside this lap. Sorry. Then we have Elmet still going slow, as he doesn't have any gas. Then we have El Nino out again, but still 10 seconds slower. So I don't know why he's still out. With 4 laps old tires, so his tires aren't really happy about it at the time being. We have Base Beer going for his hot lap now. And looking to push a bit higher than P10. Why is he still out? He was literally on the other end of the track like a minute ago. I think he missed the pit lanes or something. Which is a bit stupid, but whatever. We are going to watch Qurb 3 going for his hot lap. Or he has gone inside the pits. Then we have Base Beer going into the second straight. He is a bit slower than his fastest time of his own, so let's hope he makes some time up in these last corners for his own benefit, of course. He's still a bit slower, so he doesn't get any higher places as we're going into the last minute of this qualifying. We still have Elmet going slow over these track, so everybody needs to watch out for him. He is out of gasoline, so he's going really slow. So we have Geweven cars in P1 for pole position. And we have ML Drift King, JLEC on third position, Dan Black on fourth position, Xurp P5, Elmet P6, Quinton P7, ERS Lobby F1 P8, El Nino P9, Base Beer P10, and Rootsen P11. Then we have ERS Griffin at P12, who has been disqualified. Then everybody will be going for another hard lap for the last few minutes remaining. Geweven cars going to stand on the pole for this time being. So and only Base Beer is going to be able to put up a faster lap, I think. But for now he is the only one going to be faster than a 141, and Geweven cars is slower than his own time, so that will still be a 1 minute 40.0. And everyone is into the pits at least. So yeah, then this will be the starting positions of the sprint race, with Gewevenkaar still in P1, and Modric in P2, Jelek P3, then Black P4, Schuer P5, Elmet P6, Quinten P7, Ivers Lobby P8, El Nino P9, Spear P10, Woodson P11, P12 we have ERS, Griffin, Peter. So we will be seeing and hearing each other in the sprint race. Welcome back everybody, as we are starting the feature race from Japan voor geweven cars spinning and gliding around the track with cool tires. So we have from the grid we have geweven cars. P1 we have Elmo Drifting P2, Jelek P3, then Black P4, Xur P3, Elmet P6, Quintin P7, ERS Lobby F1, P8 El Nino P9, Base Bear we have P10, Rootson P11 and ERS Griffin P3 in P12. As drivers are warming up their tires and brakes to fight for these highest positions. As they are driving into the last few corners from the formation lap, they are lining up on the grid, of course, warming up the last bits of their tires. And everybody is forming up. And we'll be waiting as the lights go on. And the lights out and away we go. And there is not many people with the best start. And not much in the... Xurp has spun out or is not going really fast. He has spun out. That's unfortunate for him. Then geweven cars is P1, going faster than Emerald Drift King. So let's see what he'll be driving this race, as he put up the fastest few laps on the sprint race as well. So let's see what he'll be doing in the feature race. He is driving pretty strong, almost a second in front of Emerald Drift King. And ERS Griffin Peter is into P8 already in the first lap. So he had a great start. Geweven cars, of course, with the fastest lap, as he has gone through the finish line as first. Ooh, ERS lobby gaining 2 positions. So he will be behind his teammates. Oh, there goes El Nino. Now ERS lobby is another place up and Rutzen as well. Quinten in front of ERS Griffin. You'll be holding off his teammate who is 2 seconds behind. So that's nothing he has to worry about. So he'll be really pushing Quinten, who is also pushing Dan Black. Quinten really trying to get that 5th position. But ERS Griffin Peter as well going for that 6th position. Gewevekaars with the 1:42.0 seconds fastest lap. And ERS Griffin Peter behind Dan Black as Quinten has gone 1 place up. So Dan Black will be holding off ERS Griffin Peter right now. Gewevekaars is doing a really great job as he is 2.5 seconds in front of ML Drift King. So he is having a steady race. Also with the fastest lap from last race and the fastest lap for now in the feature race. So let's hope he holds off his position well and doesn't make any mistakes or errors. But then again, ML Drift King is driving strong as well, as he is 1.2 seconds in front of his teammate Jelek. And Helmet 0.08 of a second behind Jelek. Oh, ML Drift King has spun out, so that pushes him 2 places down. And another one from Quinten. So that's annoying. Quinten with 3-second penalty. So that will hurt him in the end. Then we have ERS Griffin, another also a place higher. He has pushed up from Dan Black. He is pushing for ML Drift King and gaining a lot. ML Drift King also really close to Quinten. Ooh, there was. Oh, ML Drift King has gone a place down. ERS Griffin gone a place up. So ERS Griffin is in P5 and will be pushing for Quinten, who is a half a second in front of ERS Griffin Peter and 1.9 seconds behind Elmet. Ooh, Quinten going wide. I don't think he has to do that more often, as he already has a 3-second penalty. He is gaining to Quinten again with only 300ths of a second now. But Quinten is also gaining to Elmet. So they will be fighting soon as well. But Elmet is driving strong as well, as he is in P3. Now with Jelek 5 seconds behind Geweven Kaars. Who is doing really great. He's another fast driver as well. He just has to hold on to that first position, driving steadily and not making any errors. Then we have Dan Black P7, 5 seconds behind Emil Drifking, so there will not be a lot of fighting for now. And with Hudson behind Dan Black, so he will be pushing, but he lost a few seconds. Quinten is in the pits, as there are a few others going for the harder tires, as they were starting on the softs. That makes ERS given in P4, but he will be needing to pit soon as well. I'm sorry about that, my guys. ERS lobby still in P10 behind Quinten, and then Quinten is 21 seconds behind El Nino, but he has pitted. Elmet has has gone into the pits. Geweven Kaars as well. So that pushes him down to P6 at the moment. But then again, the others have to pit sometime as well. So that makes ERS given in P2, Emil Drifking P3, Dan Black in P4, Hudson P5, Geweven Kaars P6, Elmet P7, Quinten P8. Just a few hundreds of a second behind Elmet. We have ERS Lobby F1, 6 seconds behind Quinten, El Nido behind ERS Lobby. I'm sorry, I'm mixing them up all the time. Then we have Base Beer and Xurep in P12 trying to push up Base Beer. Ooh, but he was defending great, but unfortunately Xurep has gone past him. Elmet and Quinten battling for that 7th position and going side by side into these corners, doing a great job. Ooh, Quinten has gone wide again. and still going side by side. Ooh, ERS Griffin and then Black has gone into the pit, so they'll be losing a lot of time. Ooh, let's see where he pops out of the pit lane. In front of Quinten, but behind geweven cars, still running off in that P5 position. Rootsen didn't pit for this time. No, only Rootsen, Emerald King and Jelek hasn't gone into the pits, so they'll be going for their new tires soon. He was given 10 seconds behind geweven cars, so that's quite a gap. He will be trying to close in only just 6 laps time, so he'll be pushing a lot harder. Geweven cars with a 1 minute 41.5 seconds for the fastest lap. Good job for him. So ERS Griffin is trying to push up higher, but it's not going pretty well. He's 9.8 seconds behind geweven cars. So I don't think he will be gaining another position. But ERS Griffin is still doing a great job, as he was P12 at the start of the race. He does have the fastest sector 1 and is doing quite well. Geweven cars still P4, P1 technically, as he is the first one with the with the pit stop. Jelek is inside the pit and Rootsen as well, so he will probably be gaining their positions back. And Jelek, ERS Griffin put down the fastest lap with a 141.4 seconds, and ERS Griffin is behind Jelek, only 600ths of a second, so he will be probably be pushing up that to the third position. And Emerald King still needs to pit this race. ERS Griffin is losing a bit of time to Jelek, as he is on a bit older tires and on mediums instead of softs. So it will be hard for him to try to overtake Jelek, as softs are just strong in the corners, and a little bit faster in total time. Then we have Emerald Rifkin going into the pits now. And Quinten still the only one with a 3-second penalty, but is safe for now. As Dan Black is 6 seconds behind Quinten. Then ERS Griffin with the most positions gained in this race, 8 positions. And in the sprint race, of course, he had 12 places as well. And he has gone another place up as Emerald King has pitted for the new tires. Also for the softs. For the last final laps of this race. But there is a yellow flag for Dan Black. I think he spun out. But ERS Griffin is gaining, and quite a bit actually. He was about half a second behind him, but he's losing time again. So he's a bit steadier into in the corners, but the exits are better for Jelek. That's of course an advantage in the straights for Jelek and a disadvantage for ERS Griffin. But still trying to get that position. And hoping he gets the DRS. And Jelek put up the fast lap, but then came ERS Griffin with 141.4. So Jelek is also doing a great job. Driving fast times and fast. Trying to hold on to that second position. But yeah, Jelek is on soft tires. Oh, ERS Griffin is a place up. Jelek has spun out. That's really unfortunate for Jelek, as he was doing such a great job. So that puts him in P5. So he'll be trying to push up for the P4 position. And Emerald Drift King is now again in P3. ERS Griffin 7 seconds behind geweven kaars. And Emerald Drift King 4.5 seconds behind ERS Griffin. But ERS Griffin is gaining. He is now 6.8 seconds behind geweven kaars. But I don't think there will be anything pedaling for these two drivers. And Emerald Drift King will also not be pedaling anymore. We are only with a few laps left. We are in lap 13. So that's almost at the end. Then black still holding off in b6. Going for that 5th position as no, sorry, he will not be getting that position. Geweven kaars with another fastest lap, 151.3. So that will give him another point. Crab with 3 seconds penalty, and then black also has 3 seconds penalty. That's unfortunate for both of them, as he will be losing two. Xurep will be losing 2 positions to ERS Lobby F1 and El Nino, and then black will only be losing a position to Elmet. But still, is it painful? Geweven kaars still going strong. No worries for him. And ERS Griffin going from P12 to P2, doing such a great job at pushing up that high from that low of a position. Not risking in P3 as we have started the last lap of the race. And Jelek P4, Quinten P5. And then black P6. Then we have Elmet P7. Rootsen P9, P8. Xuer P3. US Lobby in P10, El Nino P11 and Space Bear P12. And then we have Geweven kaars once again. Xwerp has lost, he is retired from the session. So he won't be getting any points. That pushes ERS Lobby a position up and El Nino as well, Base Beer. That will be it. Geweven kaars in the final corner of the race, getting that win for his team. Then we have ERS giving 2nd position, also something he really can be proud of. Emerald Dress King P3, also a really proud moment. But Jelek is really close to him. But Emerald Dress King got the position. Then we have Quinten in P5, then black P6, Elmet P7, Woodson going for that final corner, making him P8. Then we have ERS Lobby F1 P9, El Nino P10 and Base Spear P11. I really want to ask the top 3 drivers to have commentary with me. So I asked the top 3 drivers to join me in the party. Hello.
Hi, good evening.
Hi. Good evening. You had a pretty strong race, but unfortunately, you spun out in one of the last laps. Uh,
Yep.
how did it make you feel?
Yeah, that was really annoying. You tried to put on the pace, and I know exactly what I did wrong. I wanted to shift to fifth gear in the corner, and I didn't do that any previous laps. And then immediately the car was unsettled. So yeah, that was pretty shit.
Yeah, that must be annoying, yeah. But you really did a great job. You even put up the fastest lap for literally a few seconds, but then ERS Griffin came along.
Yeah, exactly.
So that must be something you are pretty proud of.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was a good race. I mean, in the sprint race, I believe me and Geweven Cars came together. And that was a bit shit because I spun around. But it was a great race for the rest. I managed to recover to P4 in the sprint and now recovering to P4 in the race as well. So, decent result. And I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed watching you, and I really hope to see you in the next few races as well.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much for the
Yes, no
compliments. And
problem.
thank you for commentating again. We're going to
Yeah,
watch you back as well.
thank you, man. I have a nice
Have,
evening.
have a nice evening, yeah.
Yeah, bye. Is anyone still joining for the interview? Geweven kaars? Then I would like to thank you all for joining this commentary. I really hope you enjoyed it, as it was a pretty long session, and I will see you next time for the races. Thank you all, and until the next one.